Dusty Ballinger, racing for Valentine Motorsports, a long-known name in racing throughout Iowa and Minnesota. And the 52 of Blake Hahn lining up at the back of the field. 8 times around, caution, lights go dark. Starting point at the exit at turn number 4, looking for the front row to be as side-by-side and as even as possible as we get ready to go to green. Underway in the field, going to roll into turns 1 and 2. Ryan Timms going to jump out to the early advantage of 5T. Ryan Bickett with a run to the inside line, going to take over second for the 22 of Riley Goodnow. Goodnow going to fall to third as they work through turns 3 and 4. Riding in fourth right now is going to be Halverson. Hahn up into fifth, then over the 6 of McCune, the 59R Damon McCune, and the 32 of Ballinger at the back of the field. Pass for the 4th spot. Blake Hahn from 8th to 4th right now in the 52, trying to reel in her top 3 drivers, but showing the way it is all Ryan Timms in 5. Side by side for second. On the inside goes Riley Goodnow. To the outside goes the 17B of Ryan Pickett. Advantage to Goodnow this time as they work into turns 3 and 4. He'll slide it up in front of the 17. As they battle, Timms by a half a straightaway. Hahn now closing in on the 17B of Ryan Pickett. He'll get the charge to the back straightaway, looking for third and 52. Working the bottom side of the speedway through turns 3 and 4. He'll have the position. Move Pickett back to 4th now. Goodnow in second. Timms, though, showing the way. Cross flags displayed, 4 in, 4 to go. Now it'll be 5 complete as your leader comes around. It is Ryan Timms, Riley Goodnow, Blake Hahn, Ryan Bickett, and Halverson. Right now your top 5. Then it's McCune, then Ballinger, then McCune, rounding out your running order. Keep your eye on Hahn. He's starting to close in on the quality traffic control sirens for number 22 of Goodnow. As we have less than 2 laps to go, your field working into turn 3. This time they'll see the white flag fly, working off at turn number 4 one more time around. Ryan Timms leads him to the back straightway. The 22X of Goodnow trying to hold on to second with Hahn stalking as they work into turns 3 and 4. Nobody, though, going to run down your race leader. Ryan Timms grabs the win in heat race number 1. Riley Goodnow in second, Blake Hahn in third, the 17B of Ryan Pickett in fourth, the 13 MJ crossing in fifth, the 32 of Ballinger, the 6 of McCune, and the 69R Damon McCune unofficially rounding out your field. But your winner, ladies and gentlemen, driver coming to you out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the drive to BeefX.com, Sigard Engine Oil, Brighter Eagle number 5T. Race fans, give him a hand. Ryan Timms, your winner in heat race number 1. As with that, we're going to go down trackside to Scotty Cook.
Hey, thank you very much, Brian Holbert. Clay County Speedway, what'd you think of that? Give this young man a big round of applause. Out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, just 15 years of age. Caught a real good draw for your heat, and you set sail. How do you feel, young man?
I watched the late models, and they were just tripping around the top, but the bottom was still pretty juiced up, so I'm not even really sure if the top was the fastest there, but yeah, we were good, and there at the end I got a little loose, but I moved my wing back and ran it out to the checkered, and it stuck, so feel pretty good around here, and we'll see what we do in the end.
All right, best of luck in the redraw, young man.
Thank you.
All right, give him a warm Clay County Speedway welcome. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma's Ryan Timms, Western Flyer Express 5T. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you very much, Scotty. Field set to go to green in SCE Gaskets heat race number 2. In the 35 of Prohaska, the 0, Stevenson on your front row. Domagala and Aiken scheduled for number 2. Roosevelt, Westbrook, and Anderson. The 18 going to opt to the back of the field, so the lineup on the racetrack is the lineup we use for passing points. Off at turn number 4 to the green. Off into turns 1 and 2. Prohaska going to jump out to the early advantage. The 0 chasing down the back straightaway. Roosevelt running in the 3rd spot. 55 of Aiken running at 4th. You'll have Dylan Westbrook stalking him at 47. Westbrook dives down to the inside line of turns 1 and 2. He'll take over the 4th position. 55 back to the 5th spot is up front. It is all Skylar Prohaska in 35 right now. The 0 Johnson running at second. Keep your eye on Dylan Westbrook closing in on Jody Rosenboom. He'll try to battle for the third spot. 47 exit Dylan Westbrook started sixth. Up a couple of spots right now. He's going to work to the outside of turns 3 and 4. Rosenboom down to the bottom. 47X with a run, but not enough. Rosenboom going to keep him at bay for the time being as Westbrook goes back to the top in turns 1 and 2. Good run to the back straightaway, closing rapidly is now second, third, and fourth, all within striking distance of each other. They'll work off at turn number 4. Rosenboom looking for a run for second. He's got it. The Rosie's Raceland number 14 up into the second spot as we come to the halfway point. Dylan Westbrook up into third. The Zeros skates a little high through turns 1 and 2, and now Westbrook looks for second. He'll get the door slammed on him through turns 3 and 4, though. It'll be Rosenboom who holds the position. Westbrook, though, not giving up on the inside of the 14. Here comes Westbrook. Dylan Westbrook up into second as they've been battling, though. Skylar Prohaska, he is absolutely gone here in heat race number 2. Advantage a straightaway right now over the 47X as he rides in that second spot. The 14 of Jody Rosenboom. He continues to ride in third. White flag displayed this time for your leader. It is Prohaska, Westbrook, Rosenboom, Stevenson, and the 55 of Aiken. In the 1A and the 18 as the checker flag is going to drop in this one. The race win going to go to Skylar Prohaska. Dylan Westbrook going to cross in second. Jody Rosenboom going to cross in third. Brandon Stevenson in fourth. The 55 of Nate Aiken, the 1A of John Anderson, and the 18 unofficially going to round out your field. That is Dalton Damagala. But your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the driver coming to you out of Lakefield, Minnesota, the JacksonSports.com Ag Builders. Owes it underground. Number 35 race fans, give him a hand. Skylar Prohaska. As Prohaska going to bring it to a stop here in the front straightaway, they're going to bring him down to the concrete. Scotty Cook is going to catch a word with him.
Thank you very much, Brian. This young man out of the state of Minnesota goes very well on these big racetracks. Got a really good starting spot from the pole position. A very dominant effort, ladies and gentlemen. He's having his helmet off now. He can hear you. Give him a big round of applause. Skylar Prohaska getting out and letting them tires stretch, buddy.
Yeah, we didn't really have a choice. We drew good tonight, so we had to win that one.
Man, it's really good. I know competition tough out on the national tour to be able to hit a good starting spot in your heat and then get in the redraw.
Yeah, hopefully we can start up front and we can stay there.
Sounds like you got a lot of fans in the house tonight, buddy. Great luck. Great job. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, once again, give him a big round of applause. Skylar Prohaska picking up heat race number 2. Brian?
Set to go to green here in heat race number 3. 8 times around, passing points up for grabs. Side by side to 3 off of turn number 4. We're underway. Off and running the field, going to work to the back straightaway. Matt Covington going to jump out to the early advantage. Strom to the inside of the 80 and a Travis Reber. Battle for second into turns 3 and 4. Reber falls to third. Now he'll be stalked by Terry McCarl. McCarl going to be stalked by the 63 of J.J. Hickel. Hickel around the bottom of the speedway. Terry McCarl working outside advantage to Hickel. J.J. Hickel in the 63 going to take over the 4th spot. Terry McCarl going to run at 5th. Now he'll have a challenge to the outside from Caleb Johnson. Johnson not able to make the pass. Dives it to the inside up in turn number 4 into turns 1 and 2. Slides across the nose of the 24. He'll take the position now. McCarl going to get shuffled out of the top 5, but not for long. He's going to fight back to the inside as they work into turns 3 and 4. Terry McCarl up the racetrack. Nearly makes contact with the 22 of Caleb Johnson. Close quarters racing over in turns 3 and 4, and McCarl going to clear the 22 as Hickel going to get one more spot to the back straightaway, move the 63 up into the 3rd spot now. As they battle from second on back, though, Matt Covington comes to the cross flags. 4 in, 4 to go as he leads away here in heat race number 3. Strom in the 24 continues to ride in second. J.J. Hickel in third. Travis Reber now under pressure from Terry McCarl. Here comes the 24 to the inside. He'll grab the position as they work into turns 3 and 4. Reber back to 5th, and it'll be Caleb Johnson and Major McCune right now rounding out your running order. fourth, fifth, and sixth. Nose to tail into turns 1 and 2. McCarl now going to daylight them as they work into turns 3 and 4. Twin flags displayed and 2 to go for Matt Covington. It is Covington at 95, the 24T of Trom running in that second spot, the 63 of J.J. Hickel in third as they come to the wave of the white flag and 1 to go. Hickel trying to close in and challenge to get one more position to this one. Terry McCarl running in fourth, the 22 of Caleb Johnson running in fifth. And it's the 88 of Reber and the 11 of McCune running out your running order. But off of turn number 4, the checker flag is going to drop in this one. Matt Covington gets the win in heat race number 3. Christopher Trom going to cross in second. J.J. Hickel in third. Terry McCarl in fourth. And Caleb Johnson running at your top 5. Travis Reber and Minnie McCune unofficially going to round out your field. So your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the driver coming to you out of Glenpole, Oklahoma. He pilots the A-Rock Material, T&L Foundry, Loose Chain, South Plains Towing, Edison Auto Body, Smiley's Racing Products, number 95. Race fans, give him a hand, Matt Covington. And Caleb Johnson, Terry McCarl, not too happy with each other. They will exchange pleasantries after the checkered flag.
Thank you very much, Brian. This young man out of Glenpool, Oklahoma, involved in one of the tightest points chase we've had down to the wire here in 2021 for the Lucas Oil American Sprint Car Series. And Matt Covington got a good starting spot for your heat race. You specialize on big tracks. You go very well. Your thoughts on this Clay County Speedway, buddy?
Yeah, I think the racetrack's great. It's always great to be at the fair. We get a good crowd. I got a good jump on the start there, and the car feels dynamite. I think we've been a little bit off compared to some of our competitors the last maybe month or so here, but we made some changes, kind of went back to how we were at the beginning of the year, and I think it's good. I think the car's a little bit better than it has been the last couple of weeks, and we'll see what we have for him tonight.
Surface not very wide yet, but it's blowing away rapidly. What do you look for coming up in the feature, bud?
I look for it to be wide. I think it'll widen up. Those late models, they're big, heavy, a lot of horsepower cars. They'll widen it out for us for sure.
Best of luck in the redraw, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, he's behind the wheel at A-Rock Material, T&L Foundry, Southwest Plains Towing, Loose Change, number 95. Give him a big round of applause. Glenpool, Oklahoma's Matt Covington picking up your third and final heat race.
Back into their side-by-side formation. Caution lights go dark. Field to the back straightaway, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to sit back, relax, and enjoy 25 trips around the Clay County Fair Speedway, because race fans, this is what you saved your lunch money for. Your field to the green. Off into turns 1 and 2. We'll see who has the advantage to the back straightaway. Bottom side, Covington. Outside is Westbrook as the caution light's going to come on. Caution light's going to come on. It is the 14 of Jody Rosenboom sitting the wrong way at the exit of turn number 2. And the caution lights will go down your field. Set to go to green this time. Covington and Westbrook pretty evenly matched on the initial start. We'll see what happens this time. Covington favor the bottom. Westbrook on the outside, the 47X. We'll see how it plays out. Your field back to green. This time, Covington could go to the top. Westbrook goes to the bottom, tries to slide the 95. Not enough happening, though, and Covington's going to lead the way. Matt Covington will lead into turns 3 and 4 here on lap number 1. Westbrook chasing Hahn on the outside, trying to hold on to third. J.J. Hickel to his inside. He'll have the advantage at 63. J.J. Hickel in third. Hahn adjusting his line down to the bottom now into turns 1 and 2 in fourth. In fifth, the 5T of Brian Timms. Battle for 6. Skylar Prohaska and the 17B of Brian Pickett. Advantage to the 35 right now as we go back up front to check on the 95 of Matt Covington. He will lead, but the battle for second. The 63 of J.J. Hickle working bottom side of the speedway. Got by the 47 exit Dylan Westbrook at the line. Westbrook with a run at the exit of turn number 2. Hickle going to keep him at bay though as they work into turns 3 and 4. Hickle down around the bottom. Westbrook up on the cushion. Has a run back on the 63 as they work into turns 1 and 2. On still running in fourth. Ryan Timms has run him down though in the 5T. Timms just about skips it off through the cushion over in turns 1 and 2. Brings it back under control and we stay green. Both drivers opting to the outside of turns 3 and 4. It's Covington, Hickle, Westbrook, Hahn, Timms your top 5. Prohaska running at 6. Terry McCarr with the pass to 7. Ryan Bickett back to 8. Ninth will be good, no, and it will be Traum in 24 right now running out your top 10. Up at the front of the field, Dylan Westbrook, a top shelf back into second. He'll dive the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Hahn, meanwhile, going to let it rip on the outside. He'll close in to try to battle for third to the back straightaway within a car link now of Hickle as they work into turns 3 and 4. Hahn back to the cushion, Hickle back down to the bottom. It will be Hickle to the front straightaway. Top 3 to the bottom. On again, goes to the outside of turns 1 and 2. Has a run to the back straightaway. He will grab the podium step now away from the 63 as they work into turns 3 and 4. Into traffic now as they work up at turn number 4. Covington going to have to start moving his line around as they work into turns 1 and 2. Able to work the bottom. He'll have McCune and McCune directly in front of him. Working by the 69R. He'll put a lap car between he and the 47X of Dylan Westbrook as they work into turns 3 and 4. On to the outside. Hickle down to the bottom. Ryan Timms still chasing in that 5th spot as they work through slower traffic. Covington with a couple of lap cars between he and the 47X. Both drivers work the top side. Battle for the 3rd spot once again. Hahn this time to the inside of J.J. Hickle. Hickle goes to the outside of turns 3 and 4. Hahn has to try the bottom this time. Lap car in front of him. Hickle off of the top. Not able to get the spot back. Hahn's going to have it. Hahn, though, pinned down to the bottom by the slower machine of Jeremy McCune. Able to clear him now to the back straightaway. Hahn back in front of the 63. Those two trading that spots numerous times here over the course of the last couple of laps. It'll be Hahn holding the position now as they work to the front straightaway. Meanwhile, Covington in clean racetrack right now, but not for long. Lap cars directly in front of him as they work to the backside of the speedway. Covington able to work to the top side of turns 3 and 4. Westbrook in tow with Hahn right there as well. Hickle still trying to make the bottom side of 3 and 4 work. That time not happening. Still hanging right with your top 3 though as they work the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Ryan Timms still running in that 5th position. 6 will be the 35 is Skylar Prohaska. 7th is going to be Terry McCarl. 8th is going to be Ryan Bickett. 9th, the 22 of Riley Goodnow. Your top 10 now in the hands of the 22 of Caleb Johnson as your leaders. Once again, contending with traffic. 3 wide for 3rd. Hickle and Hahn in a tight points battle. Hahn, your leader in the national standings coming into tonight. Hickle running at 3rd. The guy sitting 2nd in standings is the one leading the show right now. It is Matt Covington in the 95. As we come to the halfway point, 13 laps completed in this feature event as they continue to pace their way through slower traffic. Covington with about a half a straightaway advantage roughly over the battle for second. Hahn working to the inside of the 47 exit Dylan Westbrook. Finds something on the bottom side of the exit turn number 2. He pulls to the back straightaway. He'll start to close in now in the 95 of Matt Covington as they work through turns 3 and 4. Covington's about to have company as he closes in on the 80 to Travis Reber. Reber about to go a lap down. Covington up on the outside. Hahn working down to the bottom. Closes in rapidly now down the back straightaway as we start to work into the closing laps of this feature event. Both drivers have to work to the top of the racetrack. It is Covington with Hahn chasing now as they work into turns 1 and 2. Covington down to the bottom now. Hahn going to go to the outside. Hahn, does he have a run? Covington finds the bottom. He's going to hold on to it. Blake Hahn still sitting in 2nd. Dylan Westbrook running in 3rd, chasing the 63 of Dylan Westbrook. The 63 of J.J. Hickle running in that 4th spot. Off of turn number 4 again. Hahn there now. This time he's going to find the bottom of turns 1 and 2. Covington go to the outside. Covington's going to hold him off, but here comes Hahn in 52. Blake Hahn in the 52 right there, stalking as the drivers go to the outside of turns 3 and 4. It will be the 95 over the 52, the 47X over the 63, the 5T of Ryan Timms continues to round out your top 5. That time Covington with a good run through turns 1 and 2. Able to get several car links on the 52 of Blake Hahn as they work into turns 3 and 4. Both drivers up on the wall. Craig Rank into turns 1 and 2. On to the bottom once again. Problems for the 88 of Travis Reber. He'll take it down in the infield. Unfortunately done early in this one. The championship battle. Very tight coming into this weekend as we have 5 laps remaining. Covington trying to pick up some ground on Hahn. He has a good line working through turns 1 and 2. Putting a few more car links between he and the 52 machine. Everybody to the outside in the top 5 right now over in turns 3 and 4. As Covington working by the 14 of Jody Rosenboom now. Lap traffic coming back into play here in the closing laps. Slower cars thus far around the bottom of the speedway. That leaves the top side open for your leaders. They work into turns 3 and 4, and it is right on the wall over in turns 3 and 4. On adjusting all the way up to the cushion now as we have less than 3 to go. Dylan Westbrook still there within shouting distance, as is the 63 of J.J. Hickle. This time, it is 2 to go. Matt Covington with lap cars side by side in front of him. He'll have to take that 3 wide if he wants to hold on to it. He's going to be successful as they work to the back straightaway. The 0 going to race with them, though, as they work into turns 3 and 4. 2 lap cars between your top 2 drivers right now. They'll work middle to bottom. Hahn going to work to the outside, coming to the white flag, and 1 to go. Matt Covington in the 95. 3 wins on the weekend coming into tonight as the caution lights are going to come on. Caution lights come on. Jeremy McCune in the 6 machine coming to a stop right in front of your leaders over in turns 1 and 2. A dozen victories for that young man this season. Sprint car and midget competition. He runs at your top 5. It'll be a 2-lap dash to the finish. Covington trying to pick up some oh-so-valuable points over the 52. We'll see if he can hold on 2 times around to settle it here at Clay County. Covington to the top. Hahn tries the bottom. Covington going to hold. Hahn with a run to the back straightaway, though, within a car length as they work into turns 3 and 4. Both drivers roll to the cushion this time. They'll come around to the wave of the white flag, and 1 to go. If Hahn wants it, he'll have to come and get it. He'll try the bottom through turns 1 and 2 once again. Covington rolls the middle. Hahn with the run to the back straightaway. Can he pull the trigger and make something happen into turns 3 and 4? Hahn going to go to the bottom. Covington going to go to the top. The drag race down to the finish. It's Matt Covington with the win. Matt Covington gets the win. Blake Hahn in second. Dylan Westbrook in third. J.J. Hickle. That'll be your top 4 drivers across the start-finish line. Ryan Timms unofficially rounding out your top 5. The drag race down to the finish, ladies and gentlemen, and your winner comes to you out of Glenpool, Oklahoma. The T&L Foundry. A-Rock Material, Loose Change, number 95 race fans. Give them a hand. Matt Covington, your winner here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to crawl out of his number 95. He'll climb up top, race fans. Give him a hand. Matt Covington, your race winner. Scotty Cook, that was a wild one coming down to the checkered flag there. The drag race, and Covington gets the win here tonight. In this racetrack, perfect for these drivers.
Unbelievable track and unbelievable racing conditions. And an old fella asked me earlier today what I thought about the Clay County Fair. I said, I've been to 3 state fairs and 2 goat ropings. I ain't never seen nothing like it. And a really good automobile race to boot. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a big round of applause. Out of Glenpool, Oklahoma, Matt Covington, your winner tonight. One whale of an effort tonight, my friend. You came into tonight just a few points off the top of the heap on the points chase. That's the big enchilada, and you just keep chipping away, chipping away, chipping away.
No, we really need that one. Like I said in the heat race, seemed like the last month we've been off a little bit. I've been trying some different things on the car. Went the wrong direction. It happens a lot, you know, in motorsports, especially with the sprint car. But kind of went more the direction like we were doing earlier in the year. Josh Hegwood told me he must have saw this trophy somewhere because he told me this trophy was tall, super tall, and he really, really wanted it. and I'm glad he was here to get it with me. Thanks, man. Thanks for your help this weekend. Matthew Howard, crew guy all year long. He's been doing a knockout, stellar job. Couldn't be happier. Big shout out Vern Ringen, Jerry Graves, Bill Covington, David Lucky, Triple X, Shark Racing Engine, Steve Huggins, Huggin Cams. I mean, all these guys and a lot more than just that. Brian Matherly at FK doing my shocks. At Kading Performance, actually, but he does my shocks there. But just the whole package, everything's really been clicking this year. Had a new son about 3 weeks ago named Ian. So things are really looking up for me right now.
Things looked really well all throughout the duration of that race, albeit the 52 was in your trunk the whole way long. A late race caution with a green-white checker to go. Tell me what you were going to do to tackle the last lap.
I went as hard as I could. I saw the 52 there. I knew that the 47 was there somewhere. The 63 car's there. All three of those guys have been super fast, especially here as of late. I felt like we were kind of falling down, and those guys were picking it up. Not so much the 52. He's been stellar all year. But, it was a good track, man, great track. And, a lot of times you come here and you see that sandy surface like that. It's kind of like, we might be eating some tires up tonight. Couldn't have been happier with that. I love getting up by the wall right there, just a little bit next to the concrete. That's my thing for sure. A little bit tougher down here. It's like my optics aren't right if I don't have a wall to be able to run the right rear next to, but I must have done all right in that corner too.
Absolutely, and we know that you love the fans, and a lot of them came out to see you tonight, buddy.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. It makes racing that much sweeter. It's already really sweet, but when we get to race in front of a big crowd, it makes everybody feel better.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give them a big round of applause out of Glenpool, Oklahoma. Matt Covington, your winner tonight at the Clay County Fair.